Hey guys, this is John Lee Hilliard from JT's Vending. Sorry, I'm doing everything kind of rushing right now. Um, got a lot of stuff going on, but first things first, I want to let you guys know. Um, so over the last few days, well, the last 2 months, per one of our contracts with a vending machine location, um, they did renew the contract. And what happened was, and a lot of times when this is our first time actually not losing, but not getting a contract renewed with the company. This is our first time not getting it renewed. And, a lot of times when I don't want to say bad, like it's not bad, bad for business, so to speak, but it's a good life lesson for me. The So what happened was someone that was there is now not there, or not, I don't know, but management changed, and someone came in from out of town, from Nashville, and took over that vending machine. Well, took over the facility for the company that we serve with our vending machines. And he contacted us 2 months ago and was like, they're remodeling their break room. He don't want it to be an office, not a break room, and blah blah blah, most stuff. So we went looking for another place to put the vending machines, and he said just put in the shop area temporarily, put it there. And then he came back later on that evening. Was like, well, we don't want to renew our contract. We want to just get rid of the machines. And I said that's fine. And a lot of time when this is my first time. That's why I want to talk about it, because it's I was like, I thought it was my service. I thought it was my product. I thought it was, me doing the business I took it personal. And I didn't say anything to him. I was professional through email and on the phone and talking to him. So I was professional. I just internally, I felt like it was something I did, when it actually was just he's cleaning house because he's new. He is getting rid of everything that is there outside of what they have, and it looks like they're starting fresh. So whether they call us back or not, it was a hit, a swift kick to my pride, because I pride myself on serving customers faithfully. I pride myself on just doing an outstanding job to serve my fellow man. If you go back and watch the daily devotional from yesterday, that's exactly what it talked about, true greatness. And I truly desire to be great. I desire for my name to be great, the Hilliard name to be great. And in order for me to do that, I have to follow Matthew chapter 20, verse 26 to 28. If you go back and watch the last day of devotional, it talks about where Jesus said, whomsoever wants to become greatest among you must be your servant, must serve. In order for me to become great, my name to be great, I have to serve, I have to do what God has put me here to do, in a way that pleases God and serves as many of his children as possible. So, serving. And I took that kind of hard, but I got over it. I prayed about it yesterday, prayed about it the day before. I've been praying about it and just asking God to give me the wisdom and the mindset to kind of overcome things like this when they happen, and realize that it wasn't me. It was a general thing that the company was doing. And they were my customers. I only serve them. I don't work for them, so to speak. But anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I feel a lot better now. I couldn't sleep yesterday, couldn't sleep the day before. I couldn't focus. I kept thinking, like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And I let it go and let God. I gave it to God. Um, so just ask you guys to keep me in your prayers that I fight through this. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I just had to get over that situation of thinking it was my fault. That's what it was. Mainly, I just didn't want to be the one who who wasn't professional enough, who didn't do the job, who didn't serve my customers as best I could, and that's why I lost the contract. I could I didn't want that to be the case, and come to find out it was because he was cleaning the house and he's new. I haven't even met him, physically met him. It was just over the phone and email. So anyway, thank you guys so much for deciding to watch this video. Sorry for being such a downer on the first half. I'm human just like you guys. I run a small business and I try to teach financial literacy as best I can. And I try to run this vending machine company in a way that pleases God and serves as many people as possible. So when things feel like it's not going the way that it should, I always take it hard. So anyway, thank you guys so much. So today is April 17th. This is our daily devotional for today, and it's entitled Hospitality. Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some people have entertained angels without knowing it. That's Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2. Looks like this is going to be good. Throughout Scripture, an act of and act of hospitality becomes the opportunity for a holy moment. Abraham serves a meal for three strangers who turn out to be God, delivering his prophecy about Abraham and Sarah's future. You can go back Genesis chapter 18, verse 1 through 15 and read that, or you can go back and catch the video about Abraham. The widow at Zarephath makes a cake of bread for Elijah out of the very last of her flour and oil. And miraculously, she never runs out of food supplies during a time of famine. That one is 1 King chapter 17, verse 7 through 15. Yeah, 7 through 15. Peter's mother serves Jesus and the disciples after he heals her from a fever. Matthew chapter 8, verse 14 and 15. I studied the Bible, so a lot of this, but this is good though. I like this one today so far. In our modern day hospitality, oh, sorry, I read that weirdly. In our modern day, hospitality can be something no less holy. God blesses us for receiving others into our homes. And when we take the time to demonstrate care for someone else, we realize that we are merely returning the love God gives to us. Have you invited the new neighbors over yet? Yes, I have. Just last week, I texted them. And we invite our neighbors over to our right all the time. My wife, this is for me, but mostly probably for my wife. If you watch this, sweetheart, my wife has been coming more and more of an extrovert, more and more open to talk to strangers because of me. I talk to anybody. I talk to a wall. I talk to anybody walk past. You make eye contact. Hey, how you doing? Doing all right? Having a blessed day? Yeah, I talk to anybody. As you guys can tell, I like to talk because I talk for a long time on these videos. But I do my best because you never know who you're going to interact with. You never know who has been having a horrible day. You never know how your kind word may save their lives. And it was really driven into me when I was a correctional officer, because you have people that are locked up for years, serial killers. They're human too. They just committed horrible crimes against humanity. But you never know. A lot of times, just I had a lot of inmates, man. Just man, Hiller, man, I appreciate you, man, coming in and speaking every day, man. Treat me like I'm a human. Like I'm human too. And it just, and it was not just, it was multiple inmates. I always would say that, hey, it's Officer Hillard here. He gonna speak, man. And when I come in, I make sure I speak, and it's no extra burden off of me, but I just love interacting with God's other children. So sorry, I got derailed. Have you invited the new neighbors over yet? Yes, we have. Check. When was the last time you served Sunday dinner to friends at church? The traditional proverb says it beautifully. When there is room in the heart, there is room in the house. Thank you for the people you have given to me to love. Heavenly Father, be with me as I plan to show hospitality this week. May God add a blessing to the hearers and the doers of his word. That was a pretty good daily devotional. I did like that one. Go back. I've read Hebrews several times, but Hebrews chapter 13, verse 2, do not forget to entertain strangers, for by doing so, people have entertained angels without knowing it. Be kind. Be kind to people. If people look at you, just speak, throw a hand, wave. Like, you don't have to be weird about it or be a pervert or be some kind of weirdo chasing them. But if they make eye contact, it's okay to speak. My wife, like I said, she was a known introvert. She wouldn't speak to people, yeah, unless they spoke. She'll speak. She's a nurse, so she has to speak to people, but they kind of come to the hospital. So, but anyway, but I love just speaking to people because I love hearing others people's journeys and stories, and I love when you guys comment on my YouTube channel. Me and my wife, we just look at the comments and we respond to them as fast as we can, and we love just feeling that sense of community, and that's what I was missing as a child, a sense of community. So now, as an adult, I crave just a sense of you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to be a Christian. I have atheist friends. I have Jewish friends. I have friends who don't really care about what religion. Like, I have friends, but these people I still love, and we don't have to agree on every single thing for you to rock with me. We just have to have the same values, and with our values, they're faith, family, fitness, finance, and friendships. Those five F's are the values that we go off of. So when we meet new people, my son met one of his friends at karate. We're meeting with them, I think this weekend or next weekend, probably next weekend. Um, and we're gonna go out to eat with our neighbors across the street. We just love communicating with people. So try to do that. You don't have to go out and be weird and grab people and shake their hand, but just, hey, how you doing? Sorry. Just speak to people. Um, just out of hospitality. And I know it's a strong Southern thing. It's a strong Southern, like, United States thing to speak to people. And howdy, y'all. Howdy, folks. But up north, when we were in Boston and Connecticut, people, I'm the same way wherever I go. So when I go up north and people look at me and I go, hey, how you doing? That's what they do. They just, one guy was just staring at me. I said, hello, how are you? He just looked at me. We're in Boston. We were checking into a hotel. That was the weekend I proposed to my wife, I believe. But just be kind to your fellow man. Be hospitable. You never know who you're being kind to. It may be somebody you meet alone. Maybe somebody's there to give you some money. Maybe someone's there to help you with your business, help you with your family. Maybe God has sent someone to you to minister to you and tell you something, and you are just nasty and mean to people, but you're still asking God to bless you. Bless me, Lord. Please help me, Lord. But then you're mean to people, to 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 people you don't know. You're just mean for no reason. And then you wonder why faith without work is dead. You can't say you have faith in God, but you're not loving. You're not even attempting to be kind to your fellow man. So, thank you guys so much. Thank you for listening to that first half, with the vending machine location. We're going back. I'm calling the truck today to come pick up all three together at one time. Normally I would get them myself if it's like one or two, but it's three and I wouldn't have enough room with the trailer. So get those moved this weekend, and I got some more contracts out. I'm hoping to get somebody. I'm gonna reach out to some more customers and see if we can get some contracts signed. So when we do move the machine, I can take it from one location to the next and then fill the additional product. May have to run back to the store, but thank you guys so much. Keep my business in your prayers. Keep me in your prayers. My goal is to be rich and righteous and bring as many people, as many people as I possibly can along with me. So thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day. And we got church tonight. It's Wednesday. I won't have to have time to do a video about my daughter getting paid, but I will get that video, my toddler getting paid, and things you can do to help your children learn about money, even at the age of 2. And I will be putting some additional videos out there because we're getting close to a special time. So thank you guys so much. Have a blessed day. Au revoir. A bientôt. À la prochaine.